Hello, and welcome to Omron's Quick Tip video series. I will be demonstrating how to use the NS HMI and the built-in diagnostics of the NJ Troubleshooter to troubleshoot your Sysmac NJ system. If the NJ Troubleshooter is built into the NS, your development time is greatly minimized while providing advanced diagnostics to reduce your downtime. I have already built and downloaded my project to the Sysmac NJ. The IP address of the controller is 192.168.250.1, and I'll use this address when I set up my NS HMI. I have opened up CX Designer and created a new project. I've selected the NS8 TV0-V2 HMI. System version is 8.6, which is the latest. And I need a minimum of at least 8.5 to use the NJ Troubleshooter. And I've called my file name NJ Troubleshooter. I'll now set up the communication setting by clicking on COM setting. I will be communicating to the NJ controller via Ethernet. So I can come over to my serial connection and delete this host, and come over to Ethernet and add a host. My host name, I'll call it NJ, and I will select Sysmac NJ, and the IP address of the controller will be 192.168.250.1. And then the IP address of my HMI will be node 2. I'll click OK. It's going to automatically create a screen, screen 0. Now I will add a button to take me to the NJ Troubleshooter screen. I'll select multifunction and create a button on the screen. Double click on the button, and while pressing the button I want to perform an action. You will notice there's a lot of choices here. I can select write, which allows me to write a bit, a word, or a string. I can switch screen, control a pop-up screen, display the system menu, or go to NJ Troubleshooter. I can also do a key button and some other items, and then special for doing password settings, buzzers, etc. I'll come back to switch screen to NJ Troubleshooter, and then I can tell it which tab on the troubleshooter I want to go to, and I'll go to the controller trouble and I'll click OK. I will now download the project to the NS HMI. Transfer to PT. I'll verify the setting in my Ethernet. I'm set to node 2 is for my HMI, and 192.168.250.2, so everything's good there. Click OK, and then I'll click yes to download. Click OK after I'm done. I now have my screen up, and I'm going to click on the button to go to the NJ Troubleshooter. And here's the NJ Troubleshooter. I've got 3 tabs: user defined error, controller error, and event log. Under controller error you can see everything is normal right now. If I were to create an error by disconnecting one of my servo drives over EtherCAT, I'll see an error. I select EtherCAT button, click on Master, select this first item, it says a slave has left the network even though the disconnection operation was not performed. In other words, a node left the EtherCAT network that was unintentional. So the direction of where the problem is. I can do a panel capture on here, which essentially takes an image of this and stores it on the compact flash card. I'll select back to go back to my previous screen. And I'm going to reset the error. A message comes up that says, are you sure you want to do this? I select yes. I click on back. And now I'm going to come to my EtherCAT. Slave error table, again because I've lost an EtherCAT node on my network, and I'm just going to hit reset error. Click yes. And now my system's back to normal. If I select to event log, I will get a list of all the different errors and alarms in my system, a date and time stamp code on here as well. And that is all there is to it to set up the NS HMI to use the built-in functions of the NJ Troubleshooter. Thank you, and stay tuned for more Omron Quick Tip videos.